We're streaming. Let me get docs, the YouTube chat, and wing. Okay. Let me know if you're here. If there's, it is hot today, everyone. We are at the painting, the landscape painting challenge. We're going to do 30 minutes. I've got my palette set up here on a different camera. You can see my iPhone right here. So I need to go and get some paper towels and get everything all set up. So I'm going to be painting live with you. Um, we're just going to do a 30-minute thing and see what happens. Okay. I'm going to try and set this up. I've still got more setup to do. If I can't get it all set up in time, well, well, then I can't. I still have a couple of things to try and put together here. If anybody's here, please put a hello in the chat area so I can see what's going on. Now, other thing I need to do is on the TV. I can get my reference photo up. Media source. Don't know if I want to do that. Have it here just in case. Um, media. Get the image of a media source. Oh goodness, of these things to figure out. Um, image. Reference photos. This is our image. Okay. This one, it. So let's see if I can put this together the right way. image, video. Okay. Let's change. So, okay. Image, Dracolimni. Anyone? So this is what we're going to be working with. Okay, cool. Scene 2, FaceTime. Okay. What time is it? I don't see anybody here, but I am going to start painting very soon. Going to get my stuff. Let's put it on scene 2. This is what we're going to be working on. Try and get the camera at least in a decent position. I guess a little bit to the side. Not perfectly comfortable, but whatever. Okay. All right. So got my paper towels. I don't know if there's anybody here. I am going to get painting. Oh, it's 6:24. Yeah, 5 more minutes. Cool. It is hot, hot, hot. Um, I'm gonna get ready. Friday, June 20th, 25. And we got 5 more minutes. We're gonna go live. Whoever wants to hang out gets to hang out. Let's see, again, that's over to scene 2 and Yeti. Yeti. I have to turn this down. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so that's working. Let's go back. Okay, well, I hope this is going to work out all right. I'm going to turn it down, the mic on my laptop, and up the mic next to the palette. What a mess. I'm going to get going. Okay. 6:26. Oh gosh, I haven't put it up on the screen here. Not cool. Turn it over here. I have the scene before me. Oh, cool. How nice. Okay. So I want to take some time. Brazen. That's all right. I'm having a great time all alone here on the YouTube stratosphere. I'm going to get myself started. I'm going to do this live today, and it'll probably be a big mess. Um, I'm not expecting anything, and that's a good thing. We've talked about that plenty of times. Um, I'm just going to paint along. So you can hear me, right? It says that you can. And then when I, yeah, it's me and you, kid. Just me and you. We'll see who else is going to show up. People will show up. Somebody will. Love big messes. Let's go create a big mess together. You gonna paint with me? Oh, so what I'm gonna do, my dear, is okay, good. What I'm gonna do is just go through and try and put this painting together, this mountain scene, and see if I can pull it together. Again, the purpose. Yep, that's me. um, the purpose of I have to tell myself this because I get stuck in that perfectionist thing. So the purpose of this whole thing is to get it down to the basics. I need to get the major shapes right. I need to get the values right, or as right as I can get them, so that when I step back from the painting, it actually looks like something. I'll know what it is that I'm trying to paint, like this mountain scene. So I'm not going to worry about the colors as much. I'm working to get, like, I'll put in the darks and the lights and then, try and balance it out in one way or another. And again, I haven't got timer. I can put a timer on. Oh, that the phone will work. Timer, because it's also filming. So, anyways, I still don't have a time. I haven't got a regular clock. Just the phone, right? Everything's on the phone. Okay. It would be fun if Blanca can come. Uh, she might actually do some painting with us if possible. And I had a couple of people asking what time it was, our time here, sending me emails. I don't know if they'll be able to show up, but anyway, we are at 6:30. So I'm going to switch over to the other camera and see if we can get this going forward. Uh, wonder if I can do it that way. Okay, well, all right, Brazen, I need to know, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Put a thumbs up thingy if you can, and if you can't, then you can't. Yeah, cool as cool can be. Woo! Let's get go. Let's get going. Got my paper towels. Um, I think I've got everything set up. Got my water. First things first. Getting the basic shapes in. I'm not going to worry about the rule of thirds. I'm going to follow whatever this painting is saying, and go against the rules that I normally go with, and that is having like a center point pretty much in the middle here, and that rock too. I don't know if that's going to work out. Uh, we'll see. But anyways, I'm going to squint down and get moving. I'll get a different brush, wrong brush. Okay. I'm going to move the horizon line down because it's coming right across the center. That I'm not going to copy. That's basically where I want to go. So that's coming right in the center. I'm sorry. It bothers me if it's coming right in the center. Okay, well, it bothers me, but let's do it anyways and see what happens. This is like going way against my what I learned in composition about composition and design. Let's see what happens, because if you're not uncomfortable and making mistakes, not much is going to happen. Let's get this coming down. There is that happening there. There's this happening here. Put all this in dark. I am going to move this rock over. I'm going to try and get a circular thing going as a compositional design. So remember, take your time getting the composition down. Take your time there. Because if all you have the time to do is put in uh, like put in the darks and the lights, that's all you have the time to do, it will be enough. This is all in shadow. We've got a little bit of light coming and more little bits of shadow coming in. And back here, put all of that in shadow as well. This is light and shadow. Okay, so this is my basic Notan, except for this rock. Let me get a little bit more of that rock. I moved it over. It would be right here, like right here, but with the shadow in the background or behind it. And we got shadow coming this way as well. So this is pretty much all in shadow as well. That okay. We're gonna do this. Okay, there we go. That is the Notan 6:39. So I got 20 minutes to put this together. Not too bad. Okay. So what I generally am going to do is find a palette knife. You can see, right? It's a little bit, it's dark. It's better. So I'm working on a video right now about tonalism, which is a style of painting that happened before the Impressionists, and really curious about it, what it means, and how to do it. So I'm getting some information on that. Let's see. So, and I'm thinking about it because I'm dulling down and graying down the sky. And I always gray down the sky. I also want to mix my darks. I'm going to stick with the raw umber. Okay, so one way to do this is squinting down. Too much turpentine on the brush. So your darkers will be darker in the foreground areas. And lighter as we go back. So I just want to work with that. But also your darks will become warmer in the foreground area. So I'm adding in some burnt sienna just to help depict that. I'm not worried about the greens of the grass and the this and the that. I just want to get the shadows in, that no tan. And break out beyond my guess that stream would be a dark. So as I put in the darks in the back, I'm adding a little bit of the sky color and using that. It will lighten up the shadow areas, which is what you want, especially in the background. And going up high, the mountain's going up to the sky, the shadow areas are getting more light than they are down on the ground. So you want to consider that as well. Another thing I'm doing, I'm putting in a little bit of the quinacridone because I'm going way in the back here. And because I've got the raw umber in there, it's already toning it down. Okay, so that's basically my darks there. Um, let's get in the sky color now. And again, I'm not going to worry about getting everything exact. You know, where exactly is the tip of the mountain? How is it working? Just going to paint right into some of this area. Get the local color. If I get really good at this, you guys, I can probably pull this, you know, with just the local colors and not worrying about too much of the other stuff. Can probably get quite a bit of it put together. All right, this mountain color looks like I'm gonna put a little bit of the burnt sienna in here. It's greening it up a little bit. I don't want green. But raw umber is a green, a greenish earth tone. So I'm adding red. Not happy enough with that. Don't have enough paint. You have to be really, really careful with the reds. Reds are very, very, they're very strong colors. And if you use the three primary colors, you're going to gray things down, which is basically what you want. I've got my plein air palette set up here so I can do this for you. And it is, it wobbles and moves, which is all part of the fun, I suppose, with the plein air painting thing. Now moving back, I'm going to add more of the sky color into the mix back here. We've got a couple of areas that come in. I'm still keeping the tones very close. This has got some reflected light on it, so I'm going to use a little bit of the blue. Okay, not too bad for starters. Adding some white. This is almost a pinkish color. And there, now I really, really did it. And should I be mixing with my brush or my palette knife? Should be the palette knife. Kind of like this. Color here. I'm going to re-establish on this side. I kind of like that. And for that punchy area, adding more blue. The beauty of a limited palette for paintings such as this is that you can just mix and go. Let's get a sense of the shadow coming down here. So I want it to be darker, but I don't want it to be, you know, like that too much kind of scene. And this area right back here is kind of going in, and it's got this happening. So with minimal values, and minimal colors, We can do a lot. I'm going to turn that more towards sky color as we wind down. All right, so let's see what time it is. 6:53. Let's get some quick grass color in. So I'm going with the burnt sienna. Let's mix some yellow into that. And I'm going to tone it down with some blue. What I first want to get in is this area. Okay. And then add some green on top. This is pretty much how I go about my greens. Greens can be very, very difficult, although this is a green pasture. And then going into the back, mixing in again the sky color, which immediately tones things back, tones them down, and gives that sense of atmospheric perspective. Let's get a touch of this green here. There's a sense of that happening, which when you look at it, then it just, the whole thing looks green. This is a more purple, this rock area in here. It's cooler, purpley. Let's see what we can come up with. Putting in a complementary color, yellow, will really pull this back, move it into the grays. It's too green, so we add you see that? Nice and gray. And using some lights and darks. Okay, and we have here this little spot right here, which is snow. I haven't got snow on there yet. Um, this is looking kind of pinkish snow, this little spot here. See how strong that red is. Pinkish does not mean pink, pink, but I am going to warm it up with some yellow because it's kind of a that there. I know it's really sticking out right now, but I want to get the other areas. Okay, so I'm not following exactly all the snow patterns happening because the snow needs to connect with the rest of the painting. Right here, it's not. There's this huge contrast. Um, so I'm going to move, get the rest of the snow area, which is in shadow. And get some more. See how that really toned it down. Getting some of this. Not a lot happening, but on this side, we want to get some of it going, right? Okay. So that's not too bad. I'm going to stop there because again, I am running out of time. Okay, basically, that's basically it. This would be where that rock is. Right? So I got some of this taken care of. Some of these rocks coming through and, coming into the background area. I would move into some darks here, making them smaller. Okay. Done. What time is it? Okay, 7:04. So, um, you know, 30, 34 minutes. I don't know exactly, but um, but it worked, you guys. It worked. Brazen, did you paint too? Let's see. So, what I got on here is uh, I moved this stone so it wasn't right in the middle, but you are, yay! I'm not sure that I would keep this in at all. I would probably uh, smudge these together. So maybe I would put this here or take this out and do other things. And as you can see also that you can see also that, this is the obvious focal area and uh, I usually don't do that. Like when I painted this before, I would have taken this area and moved it up here in the thirds area or the Fibonacci area. Um, but like I said, I'm shaking things up and trying new things and doing that. If I would go in and probably get rid of most of this and add more of you know, the groundwork, you know, that's better. This is what I would normally do. I would take, maybe this area would be a better focal area for me, right? So I'm gonna tone it back a little bit. This entire scene, the snow in the light, still snow in the light. And yeah, if you ask me, this has got to go. So let's just take it out and see what happens if we just leave it. Maybe leave the shadows and we have some area here with smaller rocks. Doesn't that look better? You get to revise as you go more than I can with my watercolor. So, yeah, yeah, no, I can imagine. Can't revise too much with watercolors. Oil paints are very forgiving. They're just very forgiving. But doesn't that look better, right, without this other one there? So that would be an example of taking something out. This big rock here, as in the photo reference, um, plays no purpose in the painting. And, if you ask me, really, if you ask me, I'm much more inclined to go with a highlight area there. So with whites, the farther back you go, the more yellow you get. And up front, you would not put a yellow highlights. You would cool down the rock color, you know, quite a bit. So I would go with more of, a gray down bluish scene, unless it's a specific rock, right? But these ones are bright. These are also all these rocks in there. Okay, I mean, I have stopped, right? We know where I was before, but I would add in some stuff here, there. Um, so yeah, you guys, I featured the white rock even more prominently in my version. I want to see your version. Are you going to paint it? Are you going to finish it off? Send it to me. Okay. So that's it. This was fun. Yalla! Hello, hello, hello. Ah, yeah. Now you can hear me, right? Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Yeah, yeah. Oh, this was fun. This was a good one. Um, I'm getting better. I'm getting better at like not getting locked down in those details. And I like I've been saying in the plein air painting, that's exactly what the plein air painting does for me as well. It keeps me it keeps me I'm learning to let go of the grabbing on to, oh, you got to do this, you got to do that, and just saying, no, wait, 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 no tan, no tan, no tan. You get the no tan in, and then three value sketch, right? Three values, dark, mid, light. Then you can start working in some of the finer details. So you're taking the large mass and you're slowly putting it together and working it in. So this is a nice, I'm going to keep painting. I'm going to keep painting. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Um, so hopefully also Blanca will come in when she can watch this and do her own painting. Um, right, Blanca? And yeah, most definitely. I'll put this up in the members area. Um, just maybe just the link. It was fun to do it live. I think I'm going to do next week live as well. And still trying to figure out how to do like plein air on scene live. Uh, I need a microphone in my phone. I should be able to do it. Grace, and you can help me figure that out probably. Okay. All right. So, darlings, I got to get going. 7:14. This was so much fun. I was not set to paint yet, so I wasted most of your 30 minutes and only got maybe 10 minutes to mix colors. But yes, I will try to get this completed. Every piece of art is a piece of fine art that's coming from your soul, honey. Please don't worry about it. There's no there's no judgments anywhere. What we're doing and the focus of what we're doing is latching on to that creative energy. That's that's all we're doing. And when you latch on to that creative energy, which you can do quite easily, I know, then you are painting works of art. And you're not only painting, works of art on your canvas, but you're building up this incredible work of art that we all are. So I know that I know who you are, honey. So don't write that kind of shit to me. Just go for it. Have some fun, right? It's party time. When you get your paints out, it's party time. The number one thing to do is to just have fun with it. I had a great time today. I had a great time. So I gotta go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna continue painting this. I'll film it, okay, and put it up on the members channel for you guys. Love you too. Oh, honey, now we're all inspirational to each other. Inspiration can only happen in community, right? So thank you for saying that. Thank you. I'm happy to be of service in that way. Um, yeah. Mama, press on, comrades. Here we go. No, we can't go. I can't go. No. Wait, let's get this is my better microphone, right? Now you can hear me better, right? Hello, Thoma. I will always call you Thoma. Thomas. Thoma. How are you? Did you get to paint or did you just get here? This is what we did. Here, I'll show you the scene. Did you paint with us? There. That's the scene that we did. Yep. Yep. There. It wants to look at me. We'll look at the painting. Yeah, better microphone. Yeah, definitely. Oh, now I can turn it this way and look at you. There, you guys can see me now, right? Woohoo! You're not set up. Thomas is not set up. Well, you can go back and watch. Um, or or not. But again, like 30 minutes, put a timer on, put your clock on 30 minutes and get the very basics down. Get the very basics in. Like, um, I guess I got a glare on it now, but right. So you can tell what you're painting. You've got the masses in, uh, and you know, but no details, like no real details. I'm kind of happy with this one. No, I didn't turn off the first mic. I didn't turn off the first mic. Hello? 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 It says it's playing. Maybe it's on your side. Anyways, Thoma, it's nice to have you here. Um, Brazen Hearted, my powerful friend. Oh my goodness. Where am I going? My battery's low. I'm going to go out. All right. So I am leaving. I made a collage, yellow paper and blue tape. It started to work. Oh, cool. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. You guys, I'm going to disappear. My computer's going to go out. My laptop. I'm not plugged in. So, all right, you guys. Sending lots of love. See you next Friday. Same time, same place. We're going to do another live painting. Haven't picked out the scene, but we're going to get into it. It's going to be a landscape. All right. You be swell too. Bye, Brazen. Bye, everybody else.